Today, I put every player in the Curry era in their prime. This resulted in an absolutely stacked league. Let me show you all some of the best teams. The Bulls with prime D-Wade, Jimmy, and Rondo. 390 plus players, they look stacked. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they get prime K-Love, Richard Jefferson, and J.R. Smith, meaning they have one of the best starting fives in the whole league. The Lob City Clippers, Paul Pierce is back in his prime, slotting in perfectly at that small forward position. The Grizzlies look kind of decent with prime VC. The New York Knicks, D Rose and Melo, along with Joakim, are all at their peaks. This duo is going to be fire. The Dallas Mavericks have prime Dirk, Darren Williams, and Devin Harris. Not a bad team at all. Watch out for the San Antonio Spurs. Kawhi, Tony, Powell, Manu, DeJounte, LaMarcus. Come on. Their depth is insane too. The Thunder, they look pretty solid with prime Vic and Sabonis. And check out the Golden State Warriors. Of course, they're going to be stacked in this video. Prime Iggy and David West on top of their crazy big four. I do want to note that for some of these squads, I moved around the positions to make sure they had the best starting lineups possible. And now that you've seen some of these great squads across the association, I think we're ready to get this simulation started. If you want to download this roster for yourself, I'll have the name in the description. This took me a while to create, so if y'all enjoy this video, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Season is wrapped. The Joker is your MVP, way ahead of schedule for Nikola Jokic. He was not this good in 2017. 24, 12, and 9. Manu Ginobili is your 6th man of the year. Not a huge surprise. You're talking about one of the greatest 6 men to ever do it, if not the greatest 6 man ever. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the defensive player of the year. He averaged 26, 11, and 5 with a steal and 2 blocks. And Derrick Rose is your most improved player. He won most improved player after winning MVP, which is funny to think about. But Rose is definitely significantly better than he was before since he's back at his peak. And Greg Popovich is your coach of the year. The Spurs win a ridiculous 71 games. Checking out the All-NBA first team, you got the Brody. 2017 Russ was different. James Harden, Giannis, AD, who averaged 30 and 10, and Jokic. Second team is Dame, John Wall, Melo, VC, and Boogie. And third team, Steph Curry on the third team is insane. There's Chris Paul, averaging over 11 assists a night. LeBron only averaged 22K. What are we talking about? Tyreek Evans averaged more points than Bron. And Embiid is on All-NBA third team. Here are your all-defensive teams as well. Now, checking out the standings, the Spurs were dominant. Also, where are the Warriors? They didn't make the playoffs. 2K, bro. What are we doing? The Rockets also missed out. So did the Blazers, Suns. The Pels missed out with AD being so good, and the Wolves were trash. So the Spurs, they're the team to beat. The second-seeded Clippers are really good as well. But can they contend with San Antonio? I guess we're about to find out. The Jazz come in third. That's kind of a surprise there. And then over in the East, the Toronto Raptors, number 1, 62 Ws. But the Cavs are right behind them in second. And they better watch out. What do they know about LeBronto? Celtics come in third with prime Jaylen Brown alongside Isaiah Thomas. And not really any super surprising teams that missed out on the playoffs by any means. Now that we've gotten a look at the standings, I'm ready to start the playoffs. For this first round, we're going to go through things pretty quickly, but if we get any Game 7s, I'll definitely jump in the Simcast. We ended up with only one Game 7. It's between the Nuggets and Lakers. The Lakers, they have a well-rounded roster. You've got prime Ron Artest, Luol Deng, Julius Randle, Zoo, D'Lo. But the Nuggets, man, they've got that pick and roll duo of Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. The Lakers and Nuggets rivalry starting a little early in this one, huh? And it looks like we got a close game. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. I'm always down to jump in and watch D'Angelo Russell hoop. I know D'Lo has his shortcomings as a player, but he is fun to watch when he's got it going. And of course, Jokic is super fun to watch along with Murray. Murray has the rock right now. He's going to give it down to the Joker in the post. Jokic going right at Zubac. He's going to miss the layup. Zoo the rebound. He'll swing it to Brandon Ingram. Ingram, another really fun player to watch. He'll swing it to Lou Will. Lemon Pepper will get the screen from Zoo. Pull the 3 ball. And he knocks it down. It's a 2-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. Less than 2 minutes to go here as Murray brings it up for Denver. He'll give it down to Jokic. Joker's layup is good, and we've got a tie game. Lakers will call timeout. Is this when Luke Walton was coaching the Lakers? I mean, when you talk about the all-time great coaches, you don't talk about Luke Walton. Zoo will give it into D'Lo. D'Lo gets the screen from Julius Randle. Russell downhill layup is off, but he's fouled. And D'Lo at the line, that's pretty much a guaranteed 2 points. First free throw is good. Second one for Russell is off. Okay, I said guaranteed 2 points. Never mind. Jokic gonna swing it up to Harris. Harris catches it in the corner. Ball fakes. Joker heaved that thing across the court. Harris gonna give it to Murray. Jamal, known for being clutch for Denver, especially against the Lakers. Murray swings it to Jokic. Not much time left here. Joker, the signature fade is good. 1 point lead for Denver. Man, I don't think I've ever seen Jokic celebrate like how he did after hitting that fadeaway just now. Russell will get the screen from Randle. He's gonna pull a 3. D'Lo can't hit. Jokic the rebound. Nuggets with the lead and the ball. If you're LA, you really need to stop right here. Murray gives it to the Nuggets star player Jokic, and Jokic misses the layup. Artest grabs the rebound. Ron swings it to D'Lo. Russell gets the screen from Zubac. D'Angelo's gonna go to the basket. Acrobatic layup is good. Lakers are up by 1. Tough finish from Russell. Only 30 seconds remaining. Nuggets need a bucket, and they're gonna call a timeout. Coach Mike Malone wants to talk things over here. Mike Miller into Fareed to Murray. Will Murray or Jokic take the shot? That's the big question. It looks like Murray will defer to the Joker. Joker's gonna go with Zubac in the post. Fade away, and he can't hit it. Dang the rebound, and Luol's going to the line for 2 big free throws. Lakers definitely need both of these. First one for Dang is all net. Now, even if he hits this second one, it'll still be a 1-possession game, and the Nuggets have quite a bit of time. Dang knocks down both. 12.6 on the clock for Denver. Here comes Jamal Murray. Murray gonna give it to Harris. Harris, long 3 is off. D'Lo the rebound, and as long as he hits 1 free throw, this game is over with the Lakers. We'll move on to round 2. Russell knocks it down, ice in his veins. 36 from Murray is not enough for Denver as the Lakers win it in a team effort. Golly, D'Lo, you definitely have had ice in your veins. You've been ice cold. 11 points, 38 from the field is crazy. But with that Lakers W, all of our round 2 matchups are set. We got the Spurs and Lakers going at it. That one's going to be tough for LA. We got the Clippers taking on the Utah Jazz, the Toronto Raptors versus the Chicago Bulls, and the Cavs versus the Celtics. The Spurs make easy work of the Lakers. But this Raptors-Bulls series is looking kind of interesting over here in the East. We're going to jump in the Simcast for Game 5, where the Bulls absolutely dominate. DeMar DeRozan drops 25, but it's not enough as Wade has 31 and 15. Dang, D-Wade, crazy rebounding. Rondo, 21, 9, and 16, a near triple-double. Butler with 24. Also here in the East, the Cavs took care of the Celtics in 5 games to advance to the conference finals. And we'll be back in the East in just a second. But for now, I want to head to the West for Clippers Jazz Game 6. The Clippers looking to keep their season alive against a well-rounded Utah squad, but I would argue that the Clippers definitely have more star power. I would say it's an upset if Utah gets this W right here. And in Game 6, the Clippers will win and 4-7. Redick 25, Paul 22 and 18. Johnson's 31 is not enough to lead the Jazz to the W. So we got a Game 7 in the West. Will we get a Game 7 in the East between the Raptors and Bulls? I guess we're about to find out in the final 45 seconds. Currently, the Chicago Bulls are up by 2 points. Bobby Portis is inbounding. Portis will give it into Gibson. Now it goes to Rondo. Rondo gets the screen from Bobby. Now it goes down to Wade in the post. D-Wade draws the double, kicks it out to Jimmy. Jimmy will get the screen from Portis, pull the 3 ball, and knock it down. 5-point lead for Chicago. And remember, they're up 3-2 in this series. So if the Raptors lose, they're cooked. Toronto will call timeout. They want to talk things over. And if they don't score on this possession, it's probably over with. Patrick Patterson, man, I haven't heard that name in a minute. He's inbounding the ball. It'll go into Valanciunas, to Ross, to DeRozan, DeMar, working in the mid-range. He stepped out of it. All right, Toronto. All right, that'll do it. The Chicago Bulls get the dub. Wade has been different in these playoffs, averaging 29 a game. He put up 32 in this one. Rondo, 19 and 13. Butler, 28. And the Bulls advance. We've got 3 out of our 4 conference finals teams. The 4th one is about to be determined in this Clippers-Jazz game 7. And it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers, the truth, 26-14 and 5 to lead the way. Paul 14 and 16. And nobody showed up in too big of a way for the Jazz, except for, of course, basketball great Rodney Hood. So in the West, things went as you would expect. The 1 and 2 seeds end up in the conference finals. You got Clippers, Spurs, 2 incredibly talented teams going at it. And over in the East, again, you've got 2 talented teams, the Bulls and the Cavs. LeBron versus Wade, LeBron versus Jimmy, Kyrie versus Rondo. Come on, man, just a great matchup. Well, the Spurs swept the Clippers, and it looks like the Cavs are going to make easy work of the Bulls. They do. So we end up with Cleveland and San Antonio in the NBA Finals. I mean, you talk about evenly matched. These teams are about as evenly matched as it gets. However, the Cavs do have the best player in the series with LeBron, but the Spurs have a guy who's one of the greatest defensive players ever in Kawhi Leonard. This could go either way. Game 1 will be a San Antonio win by 11. Tony Parker with 21 points, Pau Gasol 17 and 12. Kyrie dropped 33 for the Cavs. This is what I've been waiting for. Game 2 of the NBA Finals, and we've got a close one. The San Antonio Spurs are up 1-0 in the series. There are 30 seconds left in this game, and the Spurs are down by 3. But they have possession of the ball. They need a bucket. Gasol will give it into Tony Parker. Parker is defended by Irving here, and the Spurs are going to call timeout. Greg Popovich better draw up a banger here. LaMarcus Aldridge is inbounding. Aldridge will give it into Murray. Now it goes to Parker. Parker gets the screen from Gasol, gives it to Powell. Powell to Murray in the corner. DeJounte gets the screen from Aldridge. Murray gonna go to the basket here. What are the Spurs doing? DeJounte misses the layup. Smith grabs the rebound, and he's gonna get fouled. The Cavs are not in the bonus just yet. So if you're San Antonio, you're hoping for an inbound steal or something. Nope, they didn't get the steal, and now Irving's headed to the line. He can seal the deal right here and tie up this series at 1 apiece. First foul shot for Irving is good. I'll stay in just in case something crazy happens. Second one for Irving is also good. It would take a miracle for San Antonio right now. Tony Parker brings it up. Parker to Murray. Murray to Aldridge. Good look from 3, and he hits it. It wasted a little bit of time bouncing around the rim, but the Spurs do have a chance now. With the second left, it's a 2-point game. They need a missed free throw from the Cavs. You gotta foul quickly too if you're San Antonio. They do foul pretty fast. Still half a second left on the clock. Will Irving knock both of these down? First one for Kyrie is good. Second one for Kyrie is also good. That'll do it. The Cleveland Cavaliers tie this thing up at 1 apiece. It was the Mo Williams game. Money Mo with 22 points. LeBron had 20. Ginobili's 26 was not enough for San Antonio. And the Cavs, they're going to give the Spurs their first loss of the playoffs. That's right. The Spurs were undefeated up to this point, and it's looking like the Cavs might hand the Spurs another L. Yup, Cleveland wins another one, and they are up 2-1 in this series. Pau Gasol a big game, Ginobili a good game, but Irving and James played very well. And now the Cavs have a chance to go up 3-1. But the Spurs, they're not going down without a fight. LeBron drops 34, but Kawhi gives them 38. And we've got a 2-2 series headed into game 5. This is the biggest game of the series, and it's close. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Cleveland Cavaliers are down by 1. San Antonio Spurs have possession of the ball on their home floor. Usually the team that wins game 5 wins the series. Ginobili with the rock. He'll swing it to Parker. Now it goes to Green. Now it'll go back to Manu. Ginobili down to Leonard. Leonard is defended by Thompson. Kawhi going right at him. Shoots over him. Misses it. Love with the rebound. He'll swing it to Mo. Money Mo gives it to Kyrie. Kai gonna get the screen from Love. Step into the three. He can't hit. Love the rebound and he dunks it home. Hey, prime Kevin Love, one of the best rebounders in the league. It's a 1-point lead for Cleveland and the Spurs will call timeout. Aldridge into Murray. Murray going at J.R. Smith. Shoots over him. Can't hit the jumper. Jefferson the rebound. Look at that shiny head. He'll swing it to Kyrie. Kyrie to Smith. Smith down to James. James gonna draw the double team. Murray picks it away. Here comes DeJounte in transition. Murray finds Aldridge and Aldridge is fouled by James. LeBron was trying to chase LaMarcus down, but Aldridge will get 2 foul shots. First one is good. Second one for LaMarcus is also good. Spurs up by 1. Minute 43 left. These two teams have been going back and forth in the clutch so far. Kyrie gets the screen from K-Love. Irving has room from 3. Knocks it down. That's the same spot he hit that shot against the Warriors. 12 in the fourth for clutch time Kai. Tony Parker gets the screen from Gasol. Parker down to Leonard. Leonard going at Jefferson. Shoots over him. Knocks it down. This game is tied. Beautiful shot making on display. And we see a rare smile from Kawhi Leonard. The Cavs might need to let Kyrie cook. He just hit a huge 3. He's got 12 in the fourth. Irving will swing it to James. James back to Irving. Yeah, Bron knows. Kyrie's in that mode. Kai finds LeBron in the corner. LeBron, not much time left. He's going to go to a couple dribble moves, shoot over Aldridge, and he can't hit it. Spurs grab the rebound. Murray to Parker. Parker will get the screen from Powell. Tony gives it down to Leonard. Leonard going right at Richard Jefferson. Kawhi misses the layup. Love the rebound. This game is still tied. Ball will go to Richard Jefferson. Jefferson attacks the basket, gives it to James. James gonna dunk it home. It's a 2-point lead for the Cavs. 30 seconds left. Spurs call timeout. Do the Spurs have a bucket in them? They'll give it to Kawhi Leonard. You have to assume Kawhi's gonna be the guy taking this shot. Leonard gets the screen. Finds room in the mid-range. Can't hit. It's in and out. And LeBron. Oh, no, he isn't headed to the free throw line because the Spurs need to foul again as the Cavs aren't in the bonus. But the Cavs are going to be headed to the foul line shortly. Richard Jefferson gives it to Kyrie. And with Kyrie at the line, that's a pretty much a guaranteed 2 points for the Cavs. First one for Irving is good. Second one for Irving is also good. Cavs up by 4. And it's looking like Cleveland will take a 3-2 lead. But never say never. The Spurs could come back. Parker to Murray to Aldridge. Aldridge over James. It's off. Murray the rebound. Murray out to Parker. He finds Leonard wide open. Leonard can't hit. And that'll do it. The San Antonio Spurs lose game 5. 29-13 from Love. He had some big rebounds. Irving with 22. LeBron with 22. Gasol's 29-14 were not enough. I mean, yeah, the Spurs played a good game. The Cavs just played better. So now will the Spurs bounce back in game 6 with a win? Yeah, they will. It's a huge win. San Antonio ran the Cavs out the arena as Bron only had 15. Powell had 35. And this series is going 7. And I wish I could tell you that this was a close storybook ending game 7. No, the Spurs absolutely cooked the Cavs. Powell wins finals MVP. Gasol, a masterclass of a finals, closing it out with 31-15 as the Spurs win this game by 25 points. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.